Hello, this is another episode of Gino Likes. Today we're going to talk about the EFNOTE 5 drum kit. And just before we get going, I want to talk a little bit quickly about why I don't play a lot on these videos. The bottom line is there is great folks out there doing really good demonstrations of how products sound, and they're wonderful players. So I think we're even going to put in a link here a guy who did a great job showing you what these sound like. That being said, the EFNOTE 5 and EFNOTE in general is definitely something that Gino likes. I saw this kit in the catalog when our good friend, the rep, had sent pictures, and I just flipped out because this looks like the kind of drum set that looks a lot like my drum kit, except for mine is blue. I was especially just over the top excited that there's a splash cymbal. Now, I played electronic drums since about 1984. I bought my first electric set here at Music Villa. It was a Tama Techstar. And back in those days, it looked like a mixing board where you had to, just like the old synthesizers, you had to actually decide the generator and then all the different filters to make the sounds. Really, really fun. Things have come a long, long way. With electronic drums, I love to tell drummers, an electronic drum set is like a keyboard, whereas an acoustic drum set is a piano. Is a keyboard ever going to be a piano? Well, as you talk to piano players, real piano players will say, no, it's never going to be a piano, but we can get awful close. EFNOTE has done some really, really cool things. I think this is a notable product and a notable company that's going to be in the runnings for many, many years because of what they're doing. First off, aesthetically and ergonomically, this thing looks like a drum set. It feels like a drum set. The size of the drums are wonderful. We have a 13-inch snare, 18-inch ride cymbal on this. And it has a splash cymbal. Did I mention that? Very, very cool. EFNOTE also allows you to expand on your kit with different size drums and cymbals, which is really, really, really cool. So big time what they've done is I think that they're just super ingenious in the way that they've done the triggers. The cymbals are 3-zone triggers, which is really, really cool. The snare drum actually has 7 different sensors on it, including, we'll get a close-up of the rim shot trigger, which is a great idea. You can hold your stick properly and get a rim shot. The hi-hat itself actually is a multi-sensor, optical sensor, so they're using light. So there's a little multi-pin, I think it's a 5-pin DIN cable that connects that, and they're using light to determine how high the cymbals are from each other. So it's very, very sensitive. Really, really great stuff. The coolest thing about this, I'm a guy who's had a lot of electronic drums. I'm a guy also who has messed with the sounds. I've done sample stacking and stuff over the years. And on a lot of these kits now you can make the drum, you know, smaller than it should be, 6-inch drum all the way up to, you know, 50-inch drums as deep as you want, change the wood. EFNOTE doesn't let you do any of that. EFNOTE really focuses on really good acoustic drum sounds. But what's cool is everything is run from an application on your phone where you can download new kits and new sounds. Of course, this will work direct into your computer and trigger any of your favorite samples. On the module itself, you can house 128 sounds. There's 100 kits in there, and most of them are user kits, so 83 of them are user kits. The app allows you to do some pretty cool stuff like carrying your data with you. If these guys ever get to a point to where, you know, a company like Roland is where the kits are everywhere, you'll be able to just sit down and tell that EFNOTE brain what your settings are and get going. You can swap and move sounds around. You can tune them to some extent and do some effects. But we have them here at Music Villa. They're gorgeous. They feel great. They sound really, really good. Check out some demos for those sounds. Come by the store and take a look at the EFNOTEs. Thanks.